It seems that you've successfully acquired the Sylvan Egg.
Master Arden, how do you know this is the Sylvan Egg? Could it be you've been to Ivory Shade?
Ah, Brian, my wise student, nothing gets past you. Yes, before you all arrived, I found Ivory Shade and met the Deer Spirit. The Deer Spirit tasked me to guide you there. Mizate wanted to meet you all. I'm relieved that you passed her test.
Is it possible to purify the Lucent Tree with the Sylvan Egg?
No one knows unless one tries. Magister Merlin, I've heard that you specialize in purification magic.
We cannot let you use all your magic. I'll help too.
Ewan, you're in bad shape. Don't push yourself.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I can do it. I failed to protect the Taryn River. It's my duty to help. Magister Merlin, let's do the purification ritual together.
Looking at this beautiful sea of flowers, it feels as if I've become 300 years younger. But this is not the time for that. Ryan, look to the sky. Elona is looking for you.
Elona, I told you to stay in Ivory Shade. Why are you here?
Brian, what did Ilona say? Has something happened to Lawson?
The Ivory Tree shows signs of corruption.
What? Magister Merlin completed the purification ritual. How could the corruption have spread to Ivory Shade?
It seems the current state of the Sylvan Egg isn't enough to overcome the corruption completely. The only reason you were able to cleanse this area was because Hewin and Magister Merlin's combined magic triggered the remaining life force in the Sylvan Egg. In other words, a part of Mizate's divine power was retained in the Sylvan Egg. It seems that the Sylvan Egg is actually a vessel for storing power. Ah, now I understand.
Master Arden, please explain.
To fully cleanse it, I'm afraid you'll have to destroy Aemir in order to retrieve the life force he stole from the Lucent Tree. And the purpose of the Sylvan Egg is to absorb this life force so that even after slaying Aemir, it does not vanish.
But how can we find Eomir?
There is no need to be hasty. A path will appear. One tree does not make a forest. You'll need the strength of all your companions. For now, go and help Lawson first.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me. Well, victory is deserved.
Scared me half to death. I thought I was going to die just now. I was imagining everyone singing Rockabye Bunny at my funeral. Do you remember, Leica? You always sang that song to me when I was little.
You goat-kissing fool! If you had died today, I would have made Brian send your cursed ashes to the end of the world.
Oh, that's a bit much. I was just kidding.
Yes, that felt excessive to me as well.
Thank you for taking my side, Brian.
I would have merely sent your ashes out of the dark forest. Do you think that's far enough, Magister Merlin? I simply wanted him to know the consequences of not cherishing his life.
I got it. I won't make those types of jokes anymore.
You.
Well, Aaron, is that a smile I see? All this time, I thought you'd forgotten how to smile.
Let's get back on point. Lawson, let's start by telling you about the situation at Lover's Wish.
What? The Sylvan Egg isn't enough to cleanse the corruption. We still have to defeat Eomir. On top of that, make sure we don't let the life force dissipate.
Yes, so did you find any traces of Eomir?
I didn't find Eomir, but you all saw the Adamant Syndicate here. They broke through Mizarte's ward and rushed into Ivory Shade. These Syndicate henchmen built a bridge and came from the south. I also heard a lot of people talking in the southern caves. The Adamant Syndicate is probably gathering over there. Eomir's injured and can't move around easily. Since they're allies, the Syndicate wouldn't have abandoned him. I'm not saying the Adamant Syndicate can be trusted. However, the Lucent Tree has not been completely corrupted. I think they still need Eomir. Therefore, it would be my guess that the Adamant Syndicate is protecting Eomir. If we can find their base, we can find Eomir. Does that make sense? I'm glad you agree.
So many Syndicate members in one place. I also believe one of their bases could be nearby. Even if we can't find Eomir, it's time to eliminate these grove killers from the forest.
I agree. Otherwise they may raid Ivory Shade again. Mizarte herself has blessed this holy place. It cannot be defiled. I believe Mizarte will guide us. She surely would wish for peace to return to the region.
Master Arden said that a path will appear. Doubt is not needed. Let us move forward.
Another victory to my name.
Divine shield protects me!
Another victory to my name.
Everyone read the letter, right? This was indeed Eomir's hiding place. He's injured and needs protection. That's why the Adamant Syndicate was here.
Don't leave out the key piece of information. The reward that Eomir promised them was the land here. I'm afraid that this place has already become a testing ground for the Adamant Syndicate.
He has no right to do this.
Selling our precious land to grove killers? How many more lies will Eomir continue to tell?
Selling our land for protection. He must be badly hurt.
Ah! I've got you now. I like your bunny ears.
Eomir shouldn't be far. We need to give chase now.
By the way, doesn't anyone want to comment on Eomir's terrible handwriting? I hadn't realized it until now, but his handwriting is so horrendous.
At least we were able to read it.
Bloody person!
It's getting a bit too noisy. Let's quiet this fellow.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
Another victory to my name.
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming. Sorry, did I burn everything down?
Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem?
For the god of war.
Yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem? Just as I expected.
For the god of war. A great victory. The glory.
Right down the center. Another victory to my name.
Humans? What are you doing here? No! Get back! Don't come near me! A nice human? No, I must be dreaming. Help me? Yes. There's no reason for you to lie to me. I have nothing to lose. My name is Ivan, and I am the village chief of Timberhide. Before, our villagers lived a comfortable life. However, ever since a group of humans appeared, strange rumors abounded in the village. At first, I thought it was just everyone being a little close-minded and ignorant. But just now, a group of crazed glimmerblooms suddenly appeared. They destroyed whatever they saw in the village. My son and I also got separated in the chaos. This all happened because of me. If I had believed those rumors in the beginning, maybe everything would be fine. My village, the villagers, and my son. I'm the village chief, and I couldn't do anything. Really? You are unlike any human I've ever met.
Protect me!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
My shield shield is unbreakable!
Blessed Masate, you've returned safely. Are those corrupted creatures still in Timberhide? You have my utmost gratitude. But now, I have to go find my son.
That's too dangerous. This is not something ordinary people can handle.
I know, of course. I've witnessed the horrors of these creatures. But I can't stay here and hide any longer.
My sister is right, Chief Ivan. You'll only get yourself killed.
I understand your good intentions. However, I'm not an ordinary person. I am the village chief of Timberhide. I was determined to die for my village. But instead, I ran away. I need to save my son. How can I call myself the village chief if I can't even protect one of my own? This is something I must do. I am not afraid.
Are you sure? I think it's safer for you to stay here and wait for us.
If he wants to join us, let him. What do you think?
Magister, are you all serious about this?
Through his fear, he has found courage. That is very noble. I do not want to trample on his courage.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Time for work again. Time for work again. A bit of experience, a bit of luck. For me. A piece of cake!
for the god of war.
Let's turn the battlefield into a cemetery! Bury! And then burn! A piece of cake!
My servant, and fight for me.
My shield is unbreakable!
Papa, who are these people?
My boy, let's thank these heroes who have helped save Timberhide.
Thank you so much. Timberhide is grateful.
It's our duty. If you want to thank someone, thank Magister Merlin. Brian, did you know—
Well, those people are very scared, so I stayed silent in order not to alarm them.
My child, are all the villagers who escaped with you here?
Yes, someone is injured. I came out to find some medicinal herbs.
He is fearless. You have a brave son, Chief Ivan.
Yes. This child will definitely become a great village chief in the future. Better than I will ever be.
Take us to other villages. We will find a solution for medicine together.
These people saved me and my father. They're heroes.
I'm sorry I was so rude. I was scared out of my wits just now.
But the look in your eyes just now. You really thought I was the child of prophecy.
Are you finished laughing? Stop being rude.
It's all right. I wanted to believe it was true.
Vina, it's great to see that you're all right. I want to check on everyone.
Many villagers are injured, so Kelvin went out to find herbs. We couldn't stop him.
Magister, you should continue going after Earmere.
What about you?
There are many corrupted creatures nearby. These villagers can't go out and find herbs like this.
The child of prophecy can't just suddenly leave. What do you think, Magister Merlin?
We are aware of your haste, Aaron, but this is the best way to keep us from getting separated.
Well, let's set off as soon as possible.
For the god of war. A great victory. The glory of which belongs to each and every warrior. Frenzied blade, storm! A great victory, the glory of which belongs to each and every warrior.
Medicinal herbs. You were able to get them so quickly.
I'll brew these herbs right away.
Mama, this medicine tastes so bad. But my headache is better.
You're finally feeling better.
Kelvin is already distributing medicine to everyone. Do you have time to come to Timberhide for a rest? Everyone in the village wants to express their gratitude.
By the way, Chief Ivan, among the various rumors you mentioned earlier, was there one about an injured wilder who passed through here?
Some people claim to have seen Master Eomir. But how could that be possible? They must have recognized the wrong person.
What? Which direction was he going?
I'm not sure, but there are no forks in the road near Timberhide. If you keep going, you'll reach Slopeville.
Okay, Slopeville. We have to act quickly. We can't let Eomir escape this time.
Let's turn the battlefield into a cemetery!
Right down the center.
Another victory to my name.
For the god of war. Frenzy blade! Storm! A great victory. The glory of which belongs to each and every warrior.
Time for work again. Get behind me, children. Time for work again. Get behind me, children. Get behind me, children! Time for work again! Get behind me! Time for work again!
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
It's my turn to take watch. You can go ahead and sleep.
I'm not sleepy. As our most indispensable fighting member, you need more rest than I do.
I can't sleep.
Then come sit down and look at the stars. They're beautiful tonight.
Indeed. The night sky is very clear tonight. The last time I saw such a beautiful sea of stars was decades ago.
The night sky has always been beautiful, but since you started studying swordsmanship, I'm afraid you never had the time to appreciate what was in front of you.
Maybe you're right, Lawson. You know I admire you sometimes. You and Brian always say things that make me think. Very philosophically. Meanwhile, I'm a lummox who always angers the people around me. At times, I'm not even sure why people get angry with me.
He and I have been following Master Arden around for so long that we're bound to learn a few things from that old geezer. It's no big deal. I envy your sword skills. If I were as strong as you, Leica wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Does being strong really matter? I've been so confused ever since I returned to the Dark Forest. If I hadn't left, Ymir's plan might not have succeeded, and the Lucent Tree would be fine right now. In the end, I wanted to become stronger to protect everyone, but I failed to protect them. Did I make a mistake in leaving to become a better swordsman?
If you think like that, what are the rest of us supposed to do? Why don't you try to be more like the Magister? Even after losing his memories, he's still very determined to move forward. I'm amazed at how calm he always is. I feel like as long as I'm with him, everything will be all right, no matter what situation we encounter. You know what, Aaron? In the past, you also made everyone feel that way. But somehow, after you got stronger, you felt lost.
I'm different from Magister Merlin.
Yes, you're right. He doesn't suffer alone. He at least is willing to rely on us.
Doesn't relying on others mean that you're weak?
I've never thought the Magister was weak, and I'm not alone. Leica and Brian must think the same. How about you?
I think he's a great mage.
Of course, that's the Magister Merlin. And you are Aaron of the Dark Forest.
Thank you, Lawson. I think I'm starting to understand.
I'm not surprised that Lawson overslept. However, Aaron, what's wrong with you today? Did you accidentally eat some weird fruit last night? There are dark circles under your eyes. Did you stay up all night?
No.
Why are you laughing, Magister? You know something, don't you? Did they do something they weren't supposed to do? So mysterious. Well, I'm looking forward to it. After a peaceful night's rest, my body feels much better. Thank you, Aaron.
Why thank me?
You were the one who offered to rest yesterday, but you've always been tireless since we were young. You said that because you were afraid I was pushing myself too hard.
Your skills with the bow are indispensable on our journey. We need you in top form.
All right, let's go then. There are people waiting for us. Let's capture Ymir and return to the Dark Forest.